Hey guys, today I'm going to be talking about whether you should still buy a Nintendo 3DS in 2019. Let's find out. So the original 3DS came out in 2011. That means that it's 8 years old now. That's crazy, 8 years old. And it has not been updated yet. Well, it's gotten a new 3DS edition, which has a better processor, the add-on of a C-stick right here, which some games use as like a right thumbstick for like looking around in games, stuff like that. And it has a 3D tracking feature, which it uses to see where your face is and display the 3D functionality accordingly to the position of your face. Because on the older 3DS you had a sweet spot. If you did not hit that, the 3D effect looked awful, it will give you headaches, stuff like that. Well, this actually looks pretty nice. The 3D effect is now based on, like I said, the position of your face. So you do not have to find that sweet spot, it will find you. Now going over the physical aspects of the 3DS, it's a clamshell design, which means it's very, very portable. It's very easy to take it with you anywhere. It very easily fits into your pockets of in your jeans, stuff like that. Because, well, it's clamshell design, it's kind of thick, and the 3DS XL is kind of big in my opinion, but it is still way smaller than other consoles out there. Comfort wise, I really like the 3DS. It fits in my hand just perfectly. It really suits my hands very well, especially the 3DS XL. I like the two displays, with the top one being pretty big actually, and the bottom one being a touchscreen. I really like that. And just the overall build quality feels very, very solid. It's not like it's going to break on you or even flex, even like tiny amounts. It really feels like it's just a solid brick. And I like that. The battery life on this thing is amazing. You can get so much gameplay out of one charge. It's ridiculous. This thing will just continue to play and play and play. And I just love it. It is one of the best handhelds ever made in my opinion. In my opinion, this is almost the best handheld, design-wise, comfort-wise, game-wise. The Vita would have won if it had better games. So in 2019, we need to see the big picture. And we need to see not only the 3DS, but also Nintendo's own competitor to the 3DS. And that would be the Switch. Now, the Nintendo Switch is, of course, bigger. If you take the Joy-Cons off, it is not necessarily way bigger than like the 3DS XL. It's only bigger by a small margin, but it could make the difference for you. And the Nintendo Switch is Nintendo's new baby. Well, in those 8 years, the 3DS has an amazing history. Nintendo Wii U sales were of course going terrible, so Nintendo was only focusing on the 3DS, resulting in an amazing game library. Think games like Pokemon to Super Mario Bros. To Super Smash Bros. To Mario Kart. This guy has so many games with just awesome gameplay. And Nintendo-like games. I love Nintendo games. When I bought my Nintendo Switch about a year ago, I thought to myself, I'm really in this Nintendo mood with Mario Kart and stuff, but there weren't many games out on the Switch yet, so I bought a 3DS to make up for that. But in 2019, things have definitely changed. The Nintendo Switch is getting more games than ever, and I think Nintendo's putting all its focus on the Switch because they just want this to work out. After the terrible Wii U sales, they just need a new baby. And I think this is getting all the focus that Nintendo has right now is put on the Nintendo Switch. The Nintendo 3DS is not getting that many more games, I think, and it's at the end of its life cycle. It is still worth picking up, definitely. In my opinion, it has an amazing game library and it's still an amazing handheld. But if I would have to choose between the two, especially when the new Nintendo 3DS XL comes in at 140 euros and the new Nintendo Switch Lite comes in at 229 euros, that's less than €100 difference between the two, where this has a lot of future, the Nintendo Switch. But the Nintendo 3DS is, in my opinion, definitely on its way out at the end of its life cycle. So unless the games that are out now are enough to convince you that you should buy this console and you should have it, you should have this handheld, then buy it. But do not plan on it having that many more games anymore, as it's, in my opinion, definitely on the end of its life cycle and on its way out. Well, the Nintendo Switch still offers a lot of future, and I think it's a more solid choice. If you look to the future, if you look, ahead, this will probably last you longer than a Nintendo 3DS from now. So unless you really like the games that are already out on the Nintendo 3DS, or you really need it to be portable and have amazing battery life, because the battery life in the Switch is not that great in my opinion, then I would still opt for Nintendo 3DS XL, because it's still a great buy in my opinion. But the Nintendo Switch is probably the better choice if you don't mind the increase in size, a little bit worse battery life, which you can of course fix with a power bank, and if you want something that will most likely last you a longer time and be more future proof. Now I want to thank you for watching this video. If this video helped you out, please leave a like. If you want to see more, please subscribe down below. Leave a comment with a question and I will try to answer it for you, and I'll see you in the next one.